In this video, I'm going to show you how to create Microsoft Word forms, a fillable form in Microsoft Word. First, I'm going to show you the example of a completed form, and then we will see how we can create this form. This is a simple example of online course enrollment form. This form is created in Microsoft Word. There are few standard form fields in this. For example, there are these 3 text fields where students have to enter their name, email and class or year. Now no one can edit the word name, email, year because this document has some editing restrictions. In the form fields, there are some instructions written to give a guidance to the person filling this form. As you can see, it says click or tap here to enter text. And if I click on this, I can start typing my name and then my email. Similarly, I can type in other form fields. Then there is a drop down list in this form where students have to select the subject they want to enroll in. So if I click here, I can see that there is a small arrow. If I click on that, I have the ability to select any subject. Then I can click outside. Similarly, there are checkboxes and also I can choose a date. So if I click here and then on this little arrow, I can select any date. Then I can click outside the form field. Now this Word document, this Word form also has a submit button. And when I click on this submit, it opens up my email client. And as you can see that the form is already attached with this email. And now I can simply type the email or select any of the recent email which I have sent, and I click on this send button and the email will be sent. So this is how this form will work. And now I'm going to show you how to create this form in Microsoft Word. Now the first thing you need to do is type everything except the form fields. So as you can see that I have just typed the title of the form, various sections of the form, and the titles of the form fields. So there is nothing fancy about this. You can make any design. So once you have typed all these and you have selected all the fonts and everything, now it's time to create the form. To do that, we have to customize the ribbon. This area is called ribbon, and as you can see that there is no developers tab here. First we have to put a developers tab in Microsoft Word ribbon area. To do that, I click on File and Options and Customize Ribbon. And as you can see that this developer tab is unchecked. So I simply check this and click OK. Now I have this developers tab in my document. Now I click on this and we will be working in this area only. There are a lot of things, you don't have to worry about any of other icons. We will only be working on some of these icons. And whatever we have written on this page at this moment, we don't want this to be editable. So therefore, we will also be using this restrict editing tab, which I am going to show you in a minute. But first we have to put some form fields. So in front of this name, I put the cursor here and then I select plain text content control. There is also a rich text content control, which allows you to add some images and these kind of things, but we are going to use the simple text. So I click on that and now this field is inserted. Similarly, I click my cursor here and click on plain text one more time and 3 of my fields are ready. In order to put a drop down list, I put my cursor here and then I click on combo box. This is combo box content control. I click on that and now I want to add items in this drop down list. All of the subject names are called items. To do that, when I have selected this area, I can click on this properties and now I have to insert the display name and the value. So I click on add and I put name of my subject and it will automatically put the same name as a value. So I am happy with that, so I click OK. Similarly, I can add few more just like that. And now I click OK. And if you want to remove this choose an item from this list, what you can do is click on properties and I can delete this subject by clicking on remove. Instead, I will click on this and I will click modify, and I will delete this and I type the subject name and click OK. And now I will not see this choose an item in this list, only the subject names. And now to insert the checkboxes, I have two options. If I click on this legacy tools, I have this legacy checkbox form field, and I also have this checkbox for ActiveX control. So I am going to select this one, because if you select this, then you have to put some protections on your document in order for this to work. So therefore I am going to select this ActiveX control. And now if I click on this properties, I can edit this caption area. So in this caption area, I can type beginners. Similarly, I can add another checkbox here and edit the caption to advanced. Now you can close this straight away. You don't have to save or anything. Now in order to put a date calendar here, I click on this date picker. So I click here and I click on properties, and now I choose a date style. So let's say I choose this one and I click OK. And now in order for this form to work, we have to go outside this design mode. So I click on design mode, and now the form is ready except the button and except the fact that this area is still editable. For example, the word name is still editable. I can remove and I can add. In order to make this uneditable, I have to click on restrict editing, and in this area I can select what type of editing I want to allow. And as you can see that I check this first, allow only this type of editing in this document, and then I select filling in forms. So only the form field filling will be allowed. And when I'm ready, I will click on yes, start enforcing the protection. So I click on that. I don't want to give any password here because I might forget that password and I won't be able to edit this either. But you can insert a password, which I have already explained in another video, which I will put a link here, how to protect a Microsoft Word document. So I can start protection without this password. So I click OK, and now as you can see that I am unable to edit these written words in this form. But because I want to insert a button here, so I want to edit this. So I stop protection, and now I click on this design mode yet again, and I put my cursor where I want to insert the button, and then I click on this little arrow, and this is the button, command button, which is also an ActiveX control. So I click on that and a button will be inserted. Now I want to change this command DB to submit. So I select this button and then I click on properties, and in the caption area I change this to submit, and I can simply close. I don't have to save or anything. And now I want to get some action when someone clicks on this form. My email client should be open. This Microsoft Word form should be attached to my email, and then I will have to simply put the email which I have already shown you in the beginning of this video. To do that, I double click on this, and now a new window will open, and in this window you have to add this code. I will put this code in the description of this video. You can simply copy like this, Control C, and paste in this area, Control V. It's a simple 2 lines code. You can type it as well, and when you will start typing, it will automatically show you this send mail attach and these kind of words, and then you can simply close this. Again, you don't have to save or anything. Simply close this, and now once again I turn off this design mode and I start enforcing protection and click OK, and now my form is ready. And if I click on submit, it opens up my email client, and I can simply type any email. It will be sent to that person. They can fill the form and send it back to me. So this is how you create Microsoft Word form, a fillable form in Microsoft Word. So I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching and see you next time.